welcome to the show. It's me, the mayor of Millbrick, and Little Miss Millbrick. So, Little Miss Millbrick, this is our first live stream. How's it feel?
It feels amazing. Our first official live stream. That is great.
So, I hope everybody who's watching has something to drink and their favorite set to build so that we can get started. All right, I'm going to put something on the screen, Little Miss Millbrick. And I want you to tell me and the audience what's significant about it.
Yes, hello everyone. I'm Little Miss Millbrick, and the importance of happy 40th is that we passed milestone. We are now at 40 subscribers. We just want to thank everyone who has subscribed and to offer everyone here the chance to join the family. Our channel information is in the ticker at the bottom of the screen. Once there, remember to like, share, and subscribe. We do have one final bit of business before we get started. Our next video will be dropping tomorrow. Here's a quick look at what it will be covering.
All right, so tomorrow we're going to drop this new video. It's a comparison between two $19 sets, the camper van and the tractor set. So make sure you take a look at that. All right, so
the first topic of our discussion tonight is, what's your favorite Lego movie? Can anyone tell us how many Lego movies were made and the names in the next 20 seconds? $15.
15? Someone said 15? Who said 15?
That's how many seconds are left.
Oh, okay. All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If you said,
You want me to take a guess?
Oh, sure.
What about 4?
Yep. Do you know the name?
The names. The Batman movie, Ninjago City, Lego City.
No.
The Lego movie.
Yes.
And the Lego movie 2.
Yep. What Lego theme would you like to see turned into a movie next? Like maybe Friends or, I don't know, superheroes, Iron Man. Who knows?
Well, they already use the superheroes in the Batman movie, so I don't know. Maybe.
Did. Maybe.
What do you think about
like
Friends?
A Marvel or kind of like Marvel and stuff.
Yeah, that would be cool. And Iron Man. Well, you know that they're coming out with a Vision and Wanda set supposedly.
Oh, I liked
from
that
the
series.
Disney Plus show.
Has anybody watched that show?
So a new episode comes on tonight. I think it was episode 6. It's a really good show.
It is. Michelle Anthony said she doesn't know how many or what the names are of the Lego movie and how many Lego movies there are. So let's get to building. Mayor, what are you building tonight?
So as you can tell by the thumbnail, probably, I'm doing the Ninjago City Gardens. And I am on bag number 13. Sorry about all the feedback. What are you building tonight, little miss?
Tonight I am building the first level of my mock, which is going to be a work center.
Okay. So I see we got 2 people viewing on another platform. Go ahead and put a comment in the chat of what you're building tonight. And also, we're streaming from Georgia in the United States.
Who?
I'm
Where
curious
are
to
you
know where other
streaming?
people are streaming from.
Well, let's get to building. Let's see. What is your favorite set that you've ever built?
Right now, it's probably the one that I'm working on, Ninjago City Gardens.
Michelle Anthony said she's coming from a house.
But she's in Georgia also, right?
Yep. One of my best friends.
All right.
But what is a set you would like to see made?
Set I would like to see made. I like the old school harbor sets, the big ships, kind of like that National Geographic one. I'd like to see some of those come back.
What is
Like
your...
the harbor, the dock, the pier.
That sounds interesting. I think I might like to see, maybe other than Friends, maybe something like not specifically girly, but like pink specifically. Because
Now,
I
have
know
you
Lego
seen the
doesn't really
new
use a lot of
video
pink. I
sets?
think I'm talking about like Michelle Anthony said she's building a house.
Okay.
Well, I think I would not specifically girly, but I think I'd like to see something maybe a little bit pink. Because I know Lego doesn't use pink very much. There's not that much pink in...
So you vote for pink.
Pink and I guess girly.
So have you looked at the recent Friends sets?
I don't know if the Grand Hotel is recent, but I think that's going to be a live stream. So, what type of live streams do you think we should do later on?
I think that's a question for the audience.
I think it is.
What do we have here? Windows. Need a flower. So is that a set that Michelle is building, or she's just building a mock?
I think it's a mock, but we can see.
Is it a mock, Michelle?
Is it a mock or is it not a mock? Who knows? I'm pretty sure it's a mock because I don't think...
Okay, does she know what a mock is?
Yes, I did. She does. Mock is my own creation, if nobody knew. In the chat, Michelle said yes, she does know what a mock is.
Okay.
Thank you all for keeping the chat active.
So what are you putting into your building, London? Little Miss Nobody.
Now I'm making a work area because it will be a sort of an apartment complex with a downstairs job, I guess you could say. But right now I'm building the restaurant area and the outside part of the building.
Okay.
Which this is what it looks like so far. I only have the outside done right now. It's gonna look good soon. Very, very soon. And there's also something else. We do need to tell them about the new YouTube channel, Millbrick Productions.
Okay, so go ahead and tell them about it.
It is my own YouTube channel. It is a stop motion YouTube channel. It should be out sometime soon. Maybe not soon, but sometime near now. And for those of you in the chat, what is your favorite thing that you would say you want to build or have built? Because there's this one thing that I really want to get on to building, which is this. My work area / apartment complex. But we all know that's on the way.
Hey, and if you're watching this in a rebroadcast, it's okay. Leave comments in the chats. We'll respond to you later.
Well, Michelle Anthony says she'll watch the new YouTube channel, and she said she would want to build a car. That is a pretty interesting thing to build, but you also do have to know that cars are kind of hard to build if you don't have the right pieces. Because if you don't have the right pieces,
you got to get a set for, unless you've been doing it a while.
Yeah, true. So you do really need the pieces for a car or set. So that is one very important thing to note when you want to build a Lego car.
What's that?
That you need the set to build it, and you need the pieces to do it.
Unless you've been building for a while. I think if you've been building for a while,
true. If you've been building
you may
for
have
a while,
pieces in your
probably
inventory.
Would have the pieces. I'm also wondering, since we have the pieces, it's probably just because we've been building for a while, or we got them from a set. It's because we have had the Lego set, the Legos for a while. I've had it a long time. It's a big part of my life and probably the mayor's life, because Legos are one important thing if you want to have a Lego city. If you don't have a Lego city, if you don't have Legos to make the Lego city, it's not really a Lego city unless you draw them.
Leave a comment in the comment field. How long have you been building with Lego?
It doesn't matter if it hasn't been that long. Everyone has to start somewhere. If you don't start somewhere, I don't know where you got it, but they're pretty good. What do you think the new thing that they should make in Lego? Because I know they have a few surprising things that people have in Lego, like phones. Some people didn't know Lego had phones. Some people didn't know Lego had donuts, coffee, and cookies, and posters. So what is one surprising thing that you want to see Lego make?
I don't know.
I think I would be very surprised. Not very surprised, but like pretty surprised if they made like a bathtub.
I'd like to see Lego build a minifigure size um, a minifigure size skyscraper. Because you know they do the miniature ones, but I'd like to see them do one that's minifigure scale.
That would be pretty interesting. I think I'd like to see a stop. Not really. I think I'd like to see a bathtub because sometimes when you don't have the right pieces, you're just gonna make a bathtub like this, which is fine if you make a bathtub like this. But I mean, I'd still like to see them make a bathtub like that. Sometimes you just make the bathtub like this.
All right, everybody, we have a special guest tonight. My nephew is here, and he got all good marks this week. So I promised I would let him get on the stream and say hello. Say hello.
Hey. Hi.
All right, Jaden, tell us what's your favorite type of Legos.
My favorite Lego is the two Minecraft boxes that I got for Christmas.
Minecraft.
That's my favorite.
Okay. All right. Maybe tomorrow we'll build some of those, okay?
Because Minecraft is one of my favorite games.
That's your favorite game?
It's
All
one
right.
of my favorite games.
Tell everybody bye.
Bye.
Day one. All right. How's your mock coming, little miss?
It's coming pretty well. I have I guess you could say restructured, but I would not really say restructured.
So is it a food court? What is it?
It's it's like a job center. Because sometimes, and then you have the outside stairs to get up to the apartment complex. This is what it looks like right now. So this is one of the job centers up here. It's basically a food court, but it's kind of like a mall. Because when you go into one of the big mall areas, you know what I'm talking about if you know what I'm talking about. But there's a big area in the mall. It has food courts. It has everything in it. It's a big place. It's a big area. So I'm kind of making that area. In our state, it's the Peachtree Mall.
Ahead of us.
And then there's this big area that you go into where it leads you to, there's like a small Target, a small Sephora. There's like a lot of areas where you can go into. But it's not a full store or a shopping center. So I have two very...
So Michelle, leave a comment. How's your mock coming?
Yeah, leave a comment. How's it coming? I'm really interested.
And then let us know what types of sets do you like to build.
So, if you've seen a lot of one of our videos, we had a trivia question. Leave a comment and tell us if you got the trivia question right. I would have been very happy if I got the trivia question right.
1, 2.
So I have two very special pieces that we got from the Atlanta Brick Company that I haven't seen in a whole bunch of sets. This is a slide
I'm looking
piece.
for.
I plan to use this for a slide, a water slide. I plan to use it on we have an old building that I'm going to repurpose.
So, Little Miss,
Yes.
you mentioned the Atlanta Brick Company. Tell us about it.
The Atlanta Brick Company. So when you walk into the Atlanta Brick Company, there's this big human
First of all,
scale.
what is the Atlanta Brick Company?
It's a big Lego store in Newman, Georgia, where you go and get tons of bricks. There are barrels and cartons where you get a whole bunch of bricks. You're able to get a few. There are sections if you walk into the back of the store. There are a few sections on where you. So there are some sections where they have some. You can basically kind of like walk into the city, like the
So
Lego
it's
City.
basically a store that sells all kinds of Lego sets and pieces, but it's not an official Lego store.
Yes, exactly what I'm trying to say.
Okay. I'm looking for my sticker sheet.
What are you trying to do right now in your Ninjago City Gardens? What have you done so far?
I'm on the second level at step 466.
That is exciting.
One, that makes it two.
So, what do you think are the main qualities of a good Lego set?
I think the main qualities has got to be something that people are going to want to play with. It's got to be something that's sturdy enough that it won't fall apart.
That's one thing.
When kids play with it. And I always like something new. I don't like the same old sets over and over again.
That is one thing. If you want to make a Lego set, make sure it's a new idea, or not necessarily new, but like something that someone else hasn't done before.
Or something that they haven't built in a while or made in a while for Lego. Like the tractor. They hadn't made a tractor in a while. And I really like this new one.
That is a newer tractor. So if we're going into some of our past videos, which are really good if you wanted to watch them, which you should because they are very good videos. But I have a question for all of you. What would you like to see in a stop motion video? Which is, if you don't know what stop motion is, it is where you're taking a bunch of pictures of Lego characters, moving them in a different position every time you take the picture.
I think the easiest way to say it, Little Miss, is to say if they've ever seen any of the Lego movies, they've seen it stop motion.
Yes, that's very, very
Those
true.
are all made in stop motion.
Because the stop motion is basically what the Lego movie is. They use stop motion to create the illusion that the characters were actually walking. So why don't you ask some questions, Mayor? Anything you want to know? Or anything you want to say?
Give me 1 second. I'm kind of focusing right now.
Yeah. Focusing is kind of the main thing with Lego. What is your favorite part about Lego? I know this is a simple question that most people ask a lot, but it's
Well, the thing I like most about Lego is that you can take any set and rebuild it into whatever you want. You can like repurpose the pieces.
that's great because when you don't want to build exactly sometimes Lego is surprising. Like you expect them to do one thing,
Need a brick separator.
but they do it in a different way. So when you're trying to make a simple hand sanitizer or a platter of donuts, you expect it to look like this, but it ends up being able to spin. Hold on, there's a tiny Lego spin.
1, 2, 3. Let's see here. Looks like we've been going for about 30 minutes.
That
Is Michelle still out there?
a great amount of time because
One,
it's
two, 1, 2.
not too long enough to record. What is your favorite part about, well, not your favorite.
That is what it is right there.
What's your favorite part about those master sets? Like, not master, but like expert sets.
Creator expert?
Expert sets.
Well, I like collecting things, and I just think that with those creator expert sets, they give a lot more detail in each build.
That
They also always try to show you a new technique.
they do. They really do.
They're really good
Because
for trying to improve your building skills.
I think that's what they try to. That's what I was trying to say when I was saying like Lego. You expect Lego to do one thing, but then they end up doing. But they ended. But so you're trying to build a donut platter. You expect it to be just a simple donut platter. Each donut or cookie on one stud, but you end up having a piece that lets the donut platter spin. So what I'm trying to say is Lego will do something that you never thought it would do. Lego would be extremely surprising. It's one thing I like about all of their sets. They don't do it in the normal way that people would just take, I guess, a shortcut to do. Because when you take the shorter way, it ends up still being good, but when you take the longer route, it ends up being better than you expected it would ever be.
Okay. If you're just joining us, welcome to the show. Give a hello or a hi in the comments and let us know where you're streaming from or joining us from.
Hello, any newcomer that is just coming to the stream.
Let us know what you're building tonight.
Or if you just want to talk, that's cool too.
You're absolutely right. If you just want to talk, that's cool too.
Or if you just want to watch. What's your favorite game that you have ever played? Like, not board game, but like an app on an iPhone or Samsung. Or any other phone device. Or company, as I should say. What's your favorite app game?
Number 2, maybe one of those. And one of those.
What is your, I guess I'd say, favorite ways, not ways, but like techniques to building?
Well, that's kind of hard to describe without people seeing it, but
More complex or easier, as I would say. Sometimes it's easier for people to do the easier type of set, and that's completely fine. Or easier mock, whatever you're building. What's the most interesting Lego brick or piece that you have ever seen?
I don't know about what I've ever seen, but what I like, my favorite element is the Lego book.
I really do like that part of all. The Lego book is, I do like the ones that don't open, even though I haven't not seen the ones that don't open, but I do like the ones that open and close. That is very...
I like the laptops also.
The laptops. I really do like those.
I'm into the little accessories. That.
I don't get how Lego did this. Oh. Huh?
What? Did you figure out something?
Okay, yes, I just figured something out. Lego's playing tricks on me. That's what I mean. Lego does something, but it's something that you wouldn't expect. Or wouldn't, like, not anticipate, but like, I don't know. Exactly.
Where do you go?
Do you like...
Right there.
What is your, like, favorite parts of the bookstore, the Lego bookstore that we have.
I like the fact that it can be split into two halves. You got the house on one side and Birch Books on the other side. So I like that.
That
And then again, it's a bookstore and it has books, so I like that.
Yeah, the Lego books are very, very cool. Has everybody enjoy? Has everybody enjoyed the live stream so far? And if you did, leave a comment.
And if you didn't, tell us what you didn't like. Leave a comment so we can improve.
Exactly. Or just leave a comment to say hi. Hello? Konnichiwa? I don't know. Shalom?
So it's 7 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. On there.
Do you like lining, not really lining, but like when you're finished with a build and it doesn't have a roof, do you like putting plates on the end of on the top of the walls of your build?
What's that?
Do you like doing this to your build? Let's just say this is the wall of my building. Do you like placing plates on your build like this? Or do you just like to leave it like this if it doesn't have a roof?
Well, I always like to finish mine off. So I would use a plate with 2 studs so that,
Like this plate?
yes,
I just
so
happen to
that
have
it would hold the roof, but then it would keep it, or should I say, it'd be easy to take it off.
Yes. That's one very important thing. You need to be able to, well, you don't need to. It could just be for showing. But you may want, if you're going to use the build, you may want to be able to access the inside.
Right.
So you can actually play in it, or should I say film in it, if it's like well, I don't know. I know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. So
Well, yeah, it makes it easy it allows for easy access.
yes, easy access. What is your favorite part about when Lego makes TVs? What is your favorite part about when Lego makes
TVs.
TVs? When they surround the TVs in like black and white, or just black, and they make it like a TV.
No, I think it's okay. I think they did a TV inside of the corner garage on the second floor of the dentist's office. I think they did one of those.
I'm pretty sure, but I'm not 100%. But so, would you recommend a expert set to a younger kid if they can handle it?
Well, I think Lego's got it pretty much down to a science. You know, they kind of do juniors 5 plus, what is it, 7 plus or 10 plus, and then
8
they
plus?
jump on up.
I don't know what that is. specifically. But
So read that. Menu. Need to find my sticker sheet. Don't know where it is. I'm now on step 477.
what is your favorite complex Lego build? Like wiring, where you have to kind of wire it or put lights in it. What is your
Well,
favorite?
the only ones that have wiring that come in the sets are like the what would be one of them? Probably the Lego cars and the Technic ones, but I'm not really into Technic. So
There's one of these we used to have this set that when you sat the minifigure in it, there was like a light brick where when you sat the minifigure in it, the car would light up and you could like drive around your Lego
yeah, it was from one of the 3-in-1 sets.
Mm-hmm.
It was from one of the 3-in-1 sets. And it was from a 3-in-1 set.
I think it was from Walmart. I'm pretty sure.
And it was one of the houses.
Yes, that was for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to say that it was a yellow box, but I think it was about $10, maybe $20.
That might have been a $20 or a $30 set.
Yes. Just maybe 30. I think it was about $20 set. It was a pretty good set. I mean, it came with your mom, a dad, a kid, or two. I think there was two kids, but I'm not 5,000,000% sure. Your second kid, a boy and a girl. And it was it was 3-in-1. I think we had another 3-in-1. It was like a skate park, or that.
Yeah, Skater House.
Yes.
Or I think that's what it was.
I think, but what set do you like best? The fire station or the hospital?
Well, definitely the hospital.
I think I'm team hospital because I have a reasoning for this.
I wish that hospital was still being sold. I would have liked to have purchased another copy.
That would have been nice because another reasoning. I think we may have been able to maybe not refurnish it, but like not or repurpose it. We may have been able to do a hospital still, but it would have been a different style. Maybe it could have been like an all one floor hospital, or
I just would have wanted to make it larger.
that would have been a great idea. We have been on the stream for 45 minutes.
Yeah, and I want to thank the two guests we had tonight, and Michelle Anthony. Is she still around? Michelle, are you still on?
Leave a comment if you are.
All right. Little Miss, it's been about 45 minutes for our first stream, our first episode. I think it went well. We had a few guests on. We talked for about 45 minutes. Hopefully, we'll get a couple extra views and comments when we rebroadcast. And I think we're going to try this again next Friday. What do you think?
I think that sounds like a perfect idea.
All right. So for all of those of you who watched, thank you. Please join us again. Watch out for our video that's dropping tomorrow on Saturday. It's a comparison between two $20 sets. Thank you for watching. I'm the mayor of Millbrook.
And I'm Little Miss Millbrook.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.